It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Suns in Phoenix. For the Suns, it's been all about winning games right now. The game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. It has been an interesting ride thus far. Kenny, some teams really improving after a sluggish start.
Yeah, well, credit the people running those franchises. Always look to improve. That's what you have to do if you're a franchise head. You can't just sit back and say, hey, we're going to accept this mediocrity.
No matter what your record is.
No question.
No, the season is a marathon, not a sprint. Lots
of ups, let me write that one down.
Just keep trusting yourself.
The season is a marathon,
not a sprint.
Not a sprint.
And then make sure you put Shaq-Stradamus.
Shaq-Stradamus.
Did you actually make that up?
Something that was already said many moons ago.
I've never heard that before.
You're acting like it's your original thought.
It is my original
I've never heard that before.
It's not a marathon, it's a sprint. Yeah, get away.
Who said that before? I've never heard that.
Oh,
I got one for you, Ernie.
What's that?
E equals MC tripled.
Ah.
I've never heard that either.
No, nobody has ever said that either.
Think about it, though.
I've thought about it all I want.
I did the math. It doesn't work.
It's game time in Phoenix as the crowds look to cheer on their hometown Suns. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. And, of course, Jamal Crawford. He's a guy that will be sorely missed.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago, obviously looking long-term rather than short.
Oh, right around this time of the season, Smitty, it's easy to lose focus. Talk about how players keep themselves motivated to bring it every night. That, to me, would seem very difficult.
It is, and I think you got to set those little small goals. I think on one of our teams, our goals was after the All-Star break, you can see we were starting to get into that funk, and what we said was, let's not lose 2 games in a row for the rest of the season. Those type of small goals keeps everybody engaged.
Do you put the season in terms of every 20 games, every 10 games? How do you measure it to kind of pace yourself?
I think most teams do it in a block of 20s. Like you said, you kind of go a block of 20s and see if you can go, 75% in those games. And that's where you start to see the great teams, they do that.
It's good to know. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Gallinari and Harris, your small and power forwards. Avery Bradley is out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's Gortat in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Up and down career for Gallinari. A skill forward with size, has struggled because of health.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Phoenix shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, the Clippers looking to build their own arena in Los Angeles. Being the second or third tenant at Staples Center doesn't really feel right anymore.
Big plans are laid in Inglewood, adjacent to the new football stadium. Seems like it would be a win for the fans, the team, and the city.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Bradley, no one around him. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Booker against Bradley. There's the pass to Jackson. And here is Ayton. 5 on the clock. Ariza outside. Off target from outside. To the inside. The fadeaway. That one rolling around and rims out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Jackson has the open look. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
And how about that mentality by Jackson? Looking to shoot it as soon as that pass was delivered.
And Beverly kicks to Gortat. That's tipped, and he gets it back. The 3 from Bradley. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
You know, the offense has just looked out of sync. Only 1 of 5 from the field.
Deflects the pass. Gallinari with the rebound.
Woo, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
Beverly wide open. Off target with his 3. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Got that bucket in no time at all. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And Jackson isn't bashful about pulling up from the mid-range. He just has a nice-looking stroke from that spot on the floor.
Now here's Beverly. 9-point game his last outing. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ariza has the open look. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Ariza's got his first 2 points.
Such an accurate shooter off the pass. Ariza, a quick thinker who knows he can score in those situations.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Beverly kicks to Gortat. Back to Beverly. To end the run. It's hauled in by the Suns. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Okobo, defended by Beverly. Gortat with the defensive effort. Clippers trail by 4. Gallinari surveying the D. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Gallinari's got 5 now.
This is a specialty of Gallinari's, using the roller as a decoy for his own offense.
Here's Booker. That one misses. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And here comes the break. On the wing, Booker. They get the rebound. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 6. Ariza. Gallinari with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his 2nd foul here in the first makes it a tough decision whether to leave him in or not.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for 8. Clippers with the ball, trailing by 2. Here's Harris, got a piece of it. Okobo Defended by Beverly. Okobo. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Count it. Good. Clippers trail by 4. And Beverly kicks to Gallinari. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. No good that time. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Suns.
And Josh Jackson, the 4th pick in that 2017 draft out of Kansas, a hyper-athletic 6'8", and he's got the handles, I think, to become a terrific slasher in the league.
Here's Harris following the score by Trevor Ariza. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by Holmes.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Jackson plays with a great motor. He's got some grit in his game.
I mean, he's a competitor. I mean, plays with that chip on both shoulders. But give me a guy who cares. As a coach, better to have guys you need to rein in rather than those you have to kind of force to be aggressive.
And here is Gortat after Josh Jackson hitting the 3. Harris inside. Ariza covering. Gortat trying to break loose. 2 points. That one goes. Harris has got his first points of the game.
And you've got to give it to Harris, able to make subtle adjustments under defensive pressure.
Passes it to Holmes. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Lou Williams has checked in for Patrick Beverly. Ariza outside. The 3. Suns keep it alive. Okobo guarded by Harris. And it's Ariza in the corner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's now 7 points for Gallinari. Suns leading by 5. Pass to Holmes. There's the lob to Jackson. It's stolen by Bradley. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Williams with a clean look. That 3 off the mark. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Jackson. Pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer. Bucket is good. And the Suns lead by 7.
Boy, he reads the defense well. Makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
Bradley passes to Gortat. He dishes it to Williams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I have to respect how Lou plays. Wiry, strong, no stranger to the +1. Well, you talk about a professional scorer, that's Lou Williams. The former 6th Man of the Year is instant offense.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Gortat. Mike Scott comes in for Harris. And Mbamute comes in for Gallinari. You know, Lou Williams is just getting more and more efficient year after year.
Yeah, he's starting to make threes at a high clip, a crafty finisher in the lane, and tremendous at working himself to the line.
Now here's Booker. 23 points for him the last game against Miami.
I mean, he's struggling, hitting a low percentage of his shots this quarter.
Here's Bradley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
You can bet that was their game plan from the get-go. Don't be shocked if they're aggressive again today as well.
Steve, we know you're not going to become an official anytime soon, but is there a rule you would change in the NBA right now if you could?
Yeah, I look at the zone defense. I would love to go back where you're guarding your guy in some form or fashion. I know when I played, there was totally different rules about the legal defense, and it was basically imaginary line right straight down the middle. If you cross that line, you had to go and double team somebody. I look at it right now, there's teams that are so good, they're just kind of playing a zone, and it's forcing us to see teams take more three-point shots.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
On the free throw, no good. Phoenix leading by 5. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Igor Kokoshkov for a minute. He said if they want to go up 2-0 in the season series tonight, they have to be just as sharp as they were the first meeting. He said we can't get sloppy and expect to win. We have to be careful with our shots and take care of the ball. We'll see if they can execute just as well this second time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, David. Their focus is going to be on good shot selection here early, guys.
And it's going to take a team effort. They can't have guys going solo and getting themselves into tough one-on-one situations.
It wouldn't hurt to focus on their low post game. It doesn't get any more high percentage than those easy looks in tight.
And Jackson certainly has a lot of explosiveness. One of those guys who really wears his heart on his sleeve and brings that energy level every night.
He hits the second from the line. Clippers trail by 6. Williams with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami. Pulls up. Rebound by the Suns. Holmes got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. And there's Bridges on the assist by Jackson. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Now, here's Scott. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jackson against Mbamute. Plays it up off the glass. And here are the Suns now. 6-point lead. Booker finds Jackson. Here's Holmes. Out to the right wing. Here's Anderson. Rebound by Harrell.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Now Mbamute. Right side Bradley. Back to Mbamute. Shot clock at 6. Williams for 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, who's had the hot hand from the 2 position over the last 10 games? Highest field goal percentages right here on the 2K leaderboard. Devin Booker is second.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And they're not too bad at attacking the basket either. That's why some of their shooting percentages are so crazy high. They will work to get those high-quality chances inside.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Williams. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Now, here's Bridges. He has 5. Holmes kicks to Booker. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now an 11-point Suns lead. Los Angeles has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Harrell up top. Williams against Bridges. That one off the back iron and out.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this league. He's been off all night.
Kicks it to Anderson. Jackson from long range. Rebound by Harrell. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Clippers. 11-point game. Shots good by Williams.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Right wing. Holmes passes to Anderson. To the middle. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 10 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
On the wing, Williams, guarded by Jackson. Williams finds Bradley. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
From out beyond the arc, Bradley getting more confident each year.
Suns leading by 7. Anderson outside. Dishes it to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Mbamute. Jackson gets the bucket.
Superb agility from Jackson, rolling with purpose to the right places after setting those hard screens.
Booker against Williams. And that does it for the first quarter. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 9. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Josh Jackson, the 4th pick in 2017. He's already made an impression on his teammate, Devin Booker.
Josh is an ultra competitor. He has the same mindset, that winning mindset. And, I think that's where it starts, people that actually care about the game. And Josh is definitely one of those guys.
Well, these two have a very bright future.
I mean, between Booker's shooting and Jackson's defensive versatility and potential, that's a duo to watch.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Luke Mbamute out there with Scott. And Harrell's in at the 5.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Aiden can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
And here's Mbamute. Outside, Scott, the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Scott's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the pass to Anderson. Daniels with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
The defense fortunate there. He's a guy you hate to leave wide open.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Beverly dishes to Scott. Harris inside. Defended by Bridges. 4 on the clock. A fadeaway. Harris's shot is off. Suns leading by 9. Okobo, defended by Beverly. And here's Anderson from the arc. Rebound by Harrell. LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Ryan Anderson out of UC Berkeley entering his second decade in the NBA.
I mean, he's one of the guys that kind of helped popularize the volume three-point shooting big man. He enters the back nine of his career, and he's becoming a bit more of a defensive liability, but that stroke is as pure as ever.
Daniels with it. He's guarded by Williams. Here is Daniels. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. That one's not going to go. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Beverly kicks to Williams. From 11 feet away, and the shot is long. Suns leading by 9. Now Daniels. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The dish to Bridges. Passes it to Anderson. Here's Daniels. Sinks the three-pointer. Daniels has got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
And the Clippers call time here. You know, Steve, in the NBA, you know exactly how much your peers are making. Do contract numbers ever bring out animosity between players?
Yes, they do, Kevin. I mean,
really?
When you look at some guys, you see those guys starting to say, I'm putting up better stats than him, but he's making more money. And then it will become the elephant in the room when the guys start to talk about it. They start not passing to each other. Yes, guys do know exactly what other players make, and sometimes there can become some animosity between the two.
Oh, that's something. Beverly for 3. And no good. The Suns go the other way with it.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Pass to Ayton. He kicks to Anderson. Over Harris. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, DA. And so here's Phoenix following the miss by Lou Williams. Chalk up 2 there.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
Connects from three-point range.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Anderson passes to Ariza. Here is Daniels. Lets it go with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Daniels has got 6 in the quarter.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Pass to Williams. Over Daniels. And it's Williams again missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Ayton at the elbow. He dishes it to Daniels. Over Harris. Daniels, no good.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over him.
Gallinari, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Anderson outside. Kicks it to Ariza. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Count that bucket. And the Suns lead by 16.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game so far, and it's denied. Ariza against Gallinari. Now the pass to Daniels. Another three for Phoenix.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Here's Williams. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. And the shot goes in.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game, taking it up strong inside.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with two. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
The Suns making a switch here. Holmes checked in, and the Clippers making a change here as well. Bradley's checked in for Lou Williams. Now, here's Holmes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Ariza. And here's Daniels. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Beverley finds Bradley. Pass to Harris. Shoots over Holmes. That's good from Harris on the assist by Bradley.
Just a solid all-around jump shooter. Tobias working over that mid-range area.
Pass to Holmes. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami.
You know what? I also like how he attacked the glass. Gave a terrific effort in that department.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
And you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
Certainly not the high percentage look, but we don't know what the game plan is calling for. That might be it.
Now, here's Beverley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot's good.
Just 6'1", but not many players more physical than Patrick Beverley.
The pass to Holmes. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Harris.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
To the middle. Here's Gortat. Gortat controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game. Josh Jackson's checked in for the Suns. And Baamute's checked in for Los Angeles. Daniels with it. He's got 12. Clock at 6. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his third in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Holmes kicks to Jackson. Over Gallinari. Misses off the left iron.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
shoots from the high post. Good as the jump shot falls. Gallinari's got 13.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
And Danilo Gallinari, a 6'10 small forward. Steve, good size for his position, obviously.
Yeah, one concern is on the defensive end. It's his foot speed. But on the offensive end, he uses that size to his advantage.
Bradley lays it up and banks it in. Bradley's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
To the paint, here's Jackson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And Jackson is terrific at using that athleticism on the low block, getting high off the ground so the D can't do anything but watch.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's got 13.
Phoenix foul call. Rashawn Holmes. That's his second personal foul.
The Clippers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Harrell's checked in. Gallinari hits them both.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
1:02 left to play in the first half. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges with it, now guarded by Bradley. A nice shot by Booker.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy, double-digit lead, and still putting it on them.
Now here's Harrell. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. And it's good for 2. 17 points for Gallinari.
You know, he's taking control offensively. We know Gallinari can carry the load as a primary scorer.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Got a hand on it. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Gallinari passes to Bradley. Now here's Beverly. Pass to Gallinari. 5 to shoot. Over Jackson. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Doc, does it look like you guys are getting the looks you want offensively?
I don't mind the shots. They're good shots for the most part. I would like extra passes every once in a while, but overall, our shots have been that bad. We got to get stops.
Okay, we'll see if the ball moves or sticks in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. Josh Jackson has been the story in this one. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Gallinari, what a contribution.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. On the perimeter, it's Booker and Jackson. Ayton is out there with Trevor Ariza. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Okobo, defended by Beverly. Outside Jackson. Pass to Ayton. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Ayton's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Suns. Beverly looking around. Here's Bradley. Gortat trying to break loose. It's tipped. Beverly against Booker. Rejected by Harris.
You don't see a lot of block shots from Harris, so enjoy that one.
And it's Gallinari missing.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
Ariza no luck.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Gallinari against Jackson. Gallinari finds Harris, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Harris has got his third basket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Okobo, defended by Beverly. The rebound by Gortat.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game. But going 1 for 4 is the wrong way to do it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Booker. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
Here's Beverly following the score by Phoenix. Harris dishes to Beverly. Fires top of the key. Kept alive. Another shot. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Gortat.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Okobo, defended by Beverly. Ariza kicks to Jackson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Ariza outside. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Yes, indeed. The D thought they had him, but he still found a way to get it done.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
It looked like a total breakdown to me there. He exploited that hole perfectly and made them pay.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Harris inside. Ariza covering. Here's Gortat. Back to Harris. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
I love the adjustments he's made here in the second half, getting the looks he wants now and shooting a much higher percentage.
Latrey. The rebound by Gortat. Gortat's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Harris's shot is off. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Suns moving the ball around. Pass to Booker. It's Ariza on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
The shot, no good. Good D by Booker.
Avery Bradley, a 6'2" combo guard. Not a bad ball handler, but he gets most of his shots by cutting without the ball.
Well, and as they will tell you, Avery Bradley, one of the best cutters in the league. And you know what, Smitty? He cuts hard.
And a true professional. He sets a good example. His teammates see how he gets after it. And with his speed, tough to stay with him.
And the first one at the line is good. And with all the defensive switching, every team, Steve, looking for great help defenders. I'm sure you've got a list of your favorites in that category.
Yeah, a guy's been able to guard their guy, then come over and switch, and then help out on the driver. Draymond Green does a nice job. Rudy Gobert, and everybody will say, well, his size, but you still have to have that anticipation. I love what Clint Capella can do for the Houston Rockets. He's done a nice job for them as well. And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And when Jackson catches fire, watch out. A super confident guy who feels like he can get his shot anytime he wants.
Clippers trail by 8. And Beverly kicks to Williams. Here's Gortat. Good D by Booker. Suns have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Inside. From past the arc. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, is too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for Phoenix.
And this is a high-powered offense today. Clicking on all cylinders, making things happen, and also good use of the 3-ball. Just enough to keep the defense off balance.
Now, here's Scott. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Scott. Harris inside. Jackson on him. And Jackson with the block.
And Jackson is an impressive defender, using his huge wingspan to turn away shots.
A nice shot by Booker.
Just relentless. Really impressed with how they've been able to maintain that focus.
When you have a huge lead, it's easy to get sloppy on offense. They haven't fallen into that trap.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Williams. Anderson against Scott. Anderson kicks to Ayton. Dishes it to Booker. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. To the paint. Here's Williams. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. Daniels passes to Ayton. On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by Williams. And here's Booker from the arc. They get it again. Ayton. Second chance shot. Banked in off the glass. Ayton's got 6.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Beverly kicks to Williams. From outside, off the mark.
You won't see him miss many of these. A wide open look from distance.
Jackson finds Booker. Stolen by Beverly. The pass to Williams. Back to Beverly. Passes it to Gortat. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gortat's got 4 points in the quarter. Suns leading by 8. Anderson outside. And the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game. Bridges, he's checked in for Josh Jackson. The Clippers also making some changes. Harrell comes in for Gortat. And Mbamute comes in for Harris. Pass to Bridges. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Williams. Goes up on the wing. Daniels, no good.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
Outside Williams. To the left wing. Second chance shot. And Mbamute can't get it to go.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
For Phoenix, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Suns making a change here. Holmes checked in. Both free throws good from Bridges.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Clippers, trailing by 10. Scott against Anderson. Williams inside. Got a piece of it.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
Here's Daniels, and he drops it in from the low post. Daniels has got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Mbamute. And Scott has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And checking out the stats for Beverly. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. 3rd in steals, and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And it's his lightning-quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. Holmes passes to Anderson. Over Scott. Not enough on that one as it misses. Clippers trail by 12. Outside Williams. The feed to Beverly. Back to Williams. Lets a floater go, and it's blocked. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Suns.
Trevor Ariza.
1:49 left here in the third quarter.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Beverly against Booker, and stolen by Harrell. Williams finds Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. 1:03 left in the third. Williams up on top. Defended by Booker. To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Booker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Strong move at the rim. Overpowers the smaller defender.
Williams kicks to Bradley. Now the pass to Scott. Williams scanning the floor. Scott, good.
Great pass by Lou. He's such a good scorer. That allows him to draw the defensive attention away from his teammates.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Scott against Anderson. Harrell dishes to Bradley. Over Ariza. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Suns lead by 14. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 14-point game. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for the Clippers right now, Bradley and Gallinari are the wingmen. Luke Mbamute out there with Harrell, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. And the dunk by Booker.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Passes it to Holmes. Booker looking around. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tack on to this lead.
And Williams, here we go. Count that one.
He is so comfortable in this area, something Williams relies on, the mid-range.
Pass to Holmes. Booker outside. The tray. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
I don't know what's happened to him in this second half, but he's been terrible from deep.
He kicks it to Mba Amute. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Booker from the arc. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. In the corner, Bradley with it. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
For anyone out there questioning Bradley's strength, there you go. Converts right through the foul call.
Well, Avery Bradley coming off a tumultuous season, traded twice, Steve, and battled a groin injury that eventually required surgery.
You know what's not good? All this in a contract year. Not what you hope for. One of the league's hardest working players. He'll bounce back.
Jackson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Harris is checked in for the Clippers.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
A lot to like about Avery Bradley's game. Terrific on-ball defender, solid spot-up shooter, and will get you some boards as well.
Now here's Ariza. Now here's Holmes. Six to shoot. Okobo. Gallinari covering. Rebound by Harrell. Clippers trail by 10. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defenses has to be careful. You know Gallinari is going to force fouls, but you have to try to prevent the and one.
Gortat's checked in for Los Angeles.
One shot.
That free throw good from Gallinari. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Kicks it to Jackson. Pass to Holmes. Outside Jackson. And again, unable to change momentum here. Clippers trail by 7. To the inside. Here's Harris. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Okobo. He's guarded by Williams. Jackson kicks to Ariza. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Ayton, he's checked in for Richaun Holmes. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bradley kicks to Harris. On the wing, Williams. There's the lob for Harris. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Jackson. And the layup is good.
And I love the confidence with which Jackson plays. Even when the D is bodying him up, he just powers through it.
Now here's Bradley. Now the pass to Williams. Buries it from three-point range. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Okobo, he's guarded by Williams. Ariza passes to Jackson. Here's Ayton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, if you're the coach, you're frustrated right now. That's exactly the look you're trying to get on offense.
And here's Bradley from 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Ariza outside. Okobo, he's guarded by Williams. And that one drops for him. And the Suns lead by 9.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Harris finds Williams. Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Leaving no doubt about that one. Gallinari active, getting to the rim.
Ariza outside. To the middle. Here's Booker. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Lou Williams.
One shot, behind the lanes.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 10. Harris outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Ariza passes to Jackson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gallinari's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Shoots. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist from Gallinari. And it's 13 points for Avery Bradley.
Beautiful execution, the rhythm, the timing, and Avery's a good finisher off the catch.
Gallinari against Jackson. Okobo. Phoenix, no good that time either. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Harris. Second shot opportunity. He's off on that one, so Phoenix will take it the other way. And Booker kicks to Ariza. Off target with his 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Passes it to Ayton. The dish now to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Here's Ayton. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now here's Beverly. D right on him. Drops in the tray.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
And the Suns call time. You know, Patrick Beverly, first team all defense, Smitty back in 2017. He gets right in your chest. He is a tenacious defender.
He's hard-nosed. He's fearless, not just in your jersey. He wants to get under your skin.
And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Devin Booker.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Igor Kokoshkov coaching his team during the break. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there. Use the clock and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
And this is something Ayton has to keep developing. In this era, big men have to possess an outside jumper.
Now here's Beverly. Here's Harris. In the corner, Gortat with it. Bradley, that's for 2. No good off the back of the rim. Suns leading by 8. Booker outside. Left side Jackson. Okobo, defended by Beverly. Clock at 6. Ariza kicks to Jackson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And it's important that Jackson become consistent from deep. That definitely has the touch to make shots from there.
Pass to Harris. Puts up a 3. No good. Shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. Ariza against Harris. Now here's Ariza. He's guarded closely. Okobo, defended by Beverly. Puts it up from 12. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
From about 19 feet. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Bradley.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Inside, it's tipped. Gortat with the steal. Here's Harris. That shot off. Good D by Ariza. Feeds it to Ayton.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Shooting for Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton. Taking 2 shots.
Two.
And he makes the first.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Lou Williams is checked in for Bradley. No good on the second free throw. Clippers trail by 10 to the inside and stolen by Booker. Here's Jackson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You gotta love how Jackson kind of forces the issue there on the drive, using that athleticism and quickness well to get to the foul line.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Jackson hits both of them. And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. A 12-point game. Softly drops in the floater. Williams has got 23.
Going teardrop, Lou Williams, pulling out all the moves. He's got them.
Kicks it to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Clippers trail by 10. Harris finds Beverly for 3. He can't get it to go. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
The Clippers shooting 43% from the field. Booker against Williams. On the wing, Harris. Over Ariza. Harris, no good.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first.
You're just going to have to do a better job of keeping Jackson from getting that lane to the rim. I mean, once he has one, he is devastating when he goes into attack mode.
Now here's Williams. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Williams has got 9 points in the quarter.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
But it can in the painted area. Regardless, he's crafty enough to get up a good shot.
Okobo, defended by Beverly. Jackson from long range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Phoenix.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Josh Jackson.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gortat. Mike Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. And Mbah a Moute comes in for Gallinari.
Shifty with the dribble. Lou Williams knows what to do to get his shot off.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jackson with the bounce pass. Shamet, defended by Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 30 points.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one, they have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.